Welcome everyone, ChunmanTV here. This is my first video of my first video overall that I make for YouTube. It's going to be the first part of the series Inside the Mind of a Houou, where I will be going in depth, explaining what my thoughts are during the game. It's more in depth during my stream because I exclusively focus on the Hanchan and trying to convey my thoughts and slightly the other possibilities, the tensions of the possible tools that we can get and the possible variations as well. I'm currently in Houou. It's the highest room on Tenhou from the most competitive Riichi Mahjong client that there is. Here it says 8 ton, which is pretty high for a non-Chinese, non-Japanese speaking person. I'm currently around 700 points here top right out of 3200. I hope that I don't tomorrow, but it might happen. We are currently waiting here 3 out of 8. And we need 4 players for our table because we are playing 4 players. If you're wondering what this means here on the left, I can actually translate it for you. Here on the top is Tompusen, here on the left column, the right column is Hanchan, and then the other variants are basically never played, or like to have either Tompu fast is this one here on the left, the lowest join one. And then you have Hanchan, which is normal speed. And the top row here says that is Goten and it should be Goten and Akanasi, which means that open Tenhou is not allowed. So Tenhou is a closed Saku only, like Pinfu and Riichi basically. So fighting against a Riichi is really hard. Just opening for a very fast hand becomes way harder without open Tenhou. And Akanasi, which means no red 5, so you don't have the free extra value which you will have with the Akatora. Akatora really inflates the potential hand value of your hand. The other things here on the screens are here there are 4 rooms: Ipan, Tokyo, Tokucho, and Houou. Houou being the highest. We got a game here. We facing 2 7 tons here and an 8 ton here on the right. It really doesn't matter who you face. If you're facing it goes 7, 8, 9 down, 10 down, and then you have Tenhou. This is the highest where you can D-rank from. And it honestly doesn't really matter. The opponents are always pretty strong. You have a nice south triplet here with 1 Akatora. If we just had the south pair, we might go for Honitsu with the south, but with the south triplet here, we can go for Riichi instead. Our shapes are looking quite good here. There's an E-spawn here across, but we are not really going to care about our opponents because our hand is strong. It's like the better a hand is, the more you can ignore the opponents. And like we obviously will focus more on our opponents, or like we will be focusing on our opponents, of course, especially as 8-ton player. There's a West Datashi. Datashi refers to a tile which has been discarded from it in the hand. Shimokiri refers to tiles with status draw from the world. This one is a Shimokiri. If they draw, hope the tile that they draw, but they Datashi on the left as well. We are headless Isanten with 1 Tura. If we are forced to drop the south here for the 1-4 pin, we will just drop the south. We have a Tura slide. We can go 5-7-1. I think I like for 7-1. Or 5-7-1, I mean. because we can throw one more Tura here. We can see one pin and then still have 2 Tura and 1 Aka for the 7-7. We don't really want to tune here, but it's a safe tower. We otherwise would be really stuck with this 7-man with almost no acceptance. So we just keep a safe tower here. We can damn at this weight. It's 5,200 on the 7, so if we snap the Tura, it's 8k. You might think there are 2 people open, the Tura will never come out, or the 7 so might not even come out, but we've kind of missed Ipatsimo, but it's still very reasonable to damn at this hand. Especially in 4th place avoidance lobbies, Damaton becomes just so much better in tournament play. I would just press a button there on 340 semi-good weight, 4-7 and the 3-6 ramens. It was no button, all the weakest ramen. You kind of want the outside ramens, the 6-9s and the 1-4s. Then it's more leaning towards Riichi for sure, but here we just take our 8k. We drop the ease of the green, which is a slight mistake. I will not like it. It's the double ease versus the just a single Rokuhai green dragon, but it's not the worst thing that can happen. Yeah, 2 pin has been twice cut. I think we can just 1-3 pin here. The monster shape is quite awkward. It's like a Sabo 4-man, 6-man here. But the 2 pin is just so weak. We could also consider cutting the 9. It's okay. We have like 2 Tura, but the 6 pin isn't confirmed. We kinda have to speed up against Toyman here. We are keeping the 4, so in the case of the 3 so throw or the 2 so for each something. The monster shape is just too awkward there. We can't really, if we skip the 6, then the monster shape is very stuck. We are technically E-something, but we obviously don't have Raku here with this 9, so the tune is safer than this 9, so we will just cut this 9, so keeping the 1 Scott, that dragon. The best roll are around. We have to hope that the Tora doesn't deal in there, but it doesn't. It's a ramen card, which is also pretty sus, because it's also Tora acceptance on the 6 pin, so we can kinda expect it out Tenpai. The North was twice cut. The team was probably slightly the better card, but it's so much no anime. Oh my god, we want to. Are we getting punished here? Oh my god. Oh, on a 5-man donkey. It's 1 Scott here on the left. Okay, yeah, it's like the last 5-man was Aka. I didn't expect them to wait on that. Like I didn't really expect that to deal in, especially not into the donkey. But whatever, we are still having a lead here. The Timpon across the 1-man Teitachi there. I will be calling out Teitachi Shimokiri if you are low, or like if you are a new player, or if you are basically not Houou, or if you are not like in throne room in Mahjong, or if you haven't reached the highest room in Riichi City, you can just ignore the Shimokiri Teitachi for the most part. You kinda have to track it with open hands. It's kinda the standard. So to keep tracking it for open hands, with close hands, you can basically ignore them. You can also ignore when people are pressing Riichi because it's Riichi, Teitachi, Riichi. But in Houou, you just have to really squeeze every single, like every single advantage, or like every single information point that you can have. Uh, we are going for Tanramawashi, like the 3-pin is Suchi, but then we are still pretty far from any meaningful hand. The 1-man is now also Suchi with the 4-man push. We will skip that. We will discard the 1, keeping the saver west against Simo's push here. Again, in Houou, you can kinda more easily tell when people are pushing, or if people are out of save tiles, because Houou players usually, like, they still make mistakes, but the mistake rate is way lower, or like it's of course the lowest in the highest room that you can play. But we can usually really rely on efficiency and if efficiency reads. There was a choice there. This social shape is quite weak. We can choke Shimotsa here, but if they have like a one pawn with a 5-man here, it's not going Honitsu in the Dora suit, so we probably don't really care about Shimotsa that much. It can be like a toy, but whatever. They probably have one Rakuhai. So this tune will probably be fat or not. Yeah, it's a pawn. We will look in the pair here, the 8 pins. It's going to be like Chinyoto. The 9 souls are dead, and the 1 souls are dead, so it's not a Chinyoto. So we can just ignore them. If it's a Chanta Chinchon, it's just like whatever. Each something. It is 5 pin here. Because 6, 7 pin still upgrades the 8 pin bill, so the upgrades on the 5 pin is slightly less compared to the 6 so. About the 8 so is Kape. It's about equal, I think. We can actually pawn. Nah, we are not pawning that for 6-9. Nah, we will pawn the. Wait. We will pawn the 8 pin for sure. It's on that seems on hand. It doesn't have Dora because the Dora is 4-man, so we will go to 8 pin for Sansaku Toko. And then hopefully we get a 7-man and not Rasume. We might just discard this 7-man for some random tanky. 6-pin tanky. Nah, I can't take the 6-pin tanky. We just have to pray that we get Toitos on Sakura Toko here. If we get like Rasume, it's basically Mangam versus Swanhan. It's so sad. Like it's totally viable there to confirm the Mangam, but not on the 6-pin tanky. If he had like a terminal tanky, we would just take the worst way for the Mangan guaranteed Toy Toy. It was it was I made it was Rokuhai Santoko, right? Wow. Oh my god, I forgot what I had. I had the White Dragon with the Sansaku Toko Toy Toy for the manga. Nice throw, guns on film. This 2-pin here with a pin to save may create a head. It's slightly better than just a random save for the head. But I usually don't really like this 2, 4, 5, 5, 6 pin save for the head. He will have to push. But we are not. We can just simulate this 1 pin here. We will go back to 2 something. But each something is very bad. We have Penson and then we need to throw some random tanky. We can get 6-man here. We get the 2 have saved those. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's conservative to just put the Ori here actually. just because we have bad saves now value, the Tora has been pushed against the Riichi, so we can actually expect Toyman here to they are tempted to push, I would say. Quite an interesting damage. Oh, they were, it is Rakuheit. They are okay. I thought they didn't have Raku. Perfectly fine damage. I also don't really mind to see the Riichi there, especially with another Riichi. It wasn't on a Kenputsu weight or anything. In how, like, I probably should have just seen the Tempai or like shown the push way early on this line, so yeah, I'm not going for each here. Each is kinda bait anyway, two Kansans. Or Panson and Kansan, where we can upgrade here with a very good 7 man, and we have the AK5, which we can also just extend on. We can move towards Tanrao Pingfu here with the 9-so slide, or the 6-so slide I mean, but here we are forced to cut the Tora and then go for Riichi Nomi, Riichi Pingfu. If we get Tempai here on the Rankan 3-5, so the 3-so has higher win rate, but you have the AK5-so on the other side, but almost all EV stats, so that the 3 is just better, even with one AK available here on the 5-so console. The 5-pin here, it's a push. There is a 4 and a 7-pin, but it doesn't clear the 5-pin at all. It's slightly safer, but it's also Sotokawa to the Tora here, so if they had like a 6-7-7 save, they would just Shimo Kiri, or they would just cut a 7 here. You're in a really difficult spot here, where we actually don't really have better Ori possibilities yet. So we are forced to push here. The pencil looks mostly clear, but the other suits looks pretty sus. But we will see if we get them back or not. We have like 7 months, 7 so well. But we are required to press the Riichi button on bad weight here as dealer. We kinda don't really want to fight here with a bad weight, but we are dealer. And if we deal into Mangon, we are still like flipping for our last place here. There's not really an option to take the Kansan 3-so because the 6-so is double Mushuchi, while the 2-so is single Mushuchi. If you don't know what Shuchi is, it means in the 4. If you see like a 6-man here, it means that the 3-man is Shuchi because the 3-man doesn't deal into a ramen weight. The 4 or 5-man shape is root out because they will be fusion on that. As a second says here on the right, is we really, if we could like unrichi this hand, we probably would not. We would unrichi here, but we are stuck after richi. That is kinda just a part of the game anyway. Gamitra, unfortunately for them, they didn't show the expensive side, but they hit the Ura here to go for, or not overtake me, but to get a lot more value. If we discarded the 6-star out, I would have full flush. I think one pin here. We have too many pairs. If we throw one more pair, we might go like 7 pairs, but most likely we will just get a normal hand here. The 7-so 3-man can upgrade very nicely. This 4-pin, it's really awkward. It's really awkward. It's really not what we want to draw. We are E-something. We kinda want a 1-pin back kinda, but I'm okay. We can go to study show here, and then we are still eat something for a normal hand, but this some point 3-1 4-pin is obviously just so bad. We will not Riichi on the Sabo here. We will just wait for our pinful. If we get the 5-8 or the 7, so we will just try to get a ramen here on the 4-pin uncle with the 3-man pair, 8-man pawn with a pen card here on the right. Tora, just Shimakiri. We don't have acceptance for it. Like if we, that is a keep. We had some acceptance, he might keep it, but we are just going for a quick hand here. This a 6-6-8 goal with a 7, which is a pretty strong shape. So perhaps like the next Tau drop they will be just Tenpai. They can actually beat Tenpai here for sure with a pen card with another T. But they probably don't have Tora. They can have Tora Uncle, but now they obviously don't have the Tora. So it's not that scary. 3 AK Exodia. It's the other very expensive hand, but like playing around AK3, it's not really something that you can do. It's just defending against a worst case scenario. We have a Penson weight here on the 5, so but yeah, the weight is very crappy. I just saw that the 8 was dead. I probably should have noticed that earlier, but we're waiting on Vataos here. One of them is Akatora. But we really want to stop the Tilo here. The 5 so is it's pretty okay here. We drop the 7, we drop the 3 here. They might push it. It's not the craziest push. We can't really drop this 3, so we just can't. We want to slide here for Tundra, but we can't. The 5-man reveal is pretty bad for us because of the Tundras here across and here on the right. The 4-man here is not what we want to see. It just inflates their hands way more. We really want to see like a 3-pin for 3 Toras here. That's a Tora Nakasuchi. We got rewarded here. Oh my god. We hit a Mangan here. We got lucky here. We can check the AI analysis on that. I was just trying to say that I can focus fully on this game, but I'm still commentating, so it's slightly a nerve. There are plenty of hosts that only play Houou if they are 100% focused, but I don't mind losing some points. Or like I still try to play to my best of my abilities. This pawn though. Is it the like if we just need to if we just do one more tile we can definitely just like we kind of need one more tile I think before we want to boom. We can see that as well. Extension T expose I probably should have gone with the connect 4 shape and so shoot the 6-0 and the 6-pin pawn was really close in my book as well. We need just any hand. Because I'm a kind of Riichi player, I kind of want to keep my hand close and throw tiles myself. It's just kind of a bad habit of mine because I play Riichi. Okay, it passed. Scary, yeah. But in the other Mahjong variants, you should just go everything. Sima of course fighting, they are last place. We can pawn like the 6-pin Kampuche. We will play Suchi here. We can Mawashi with this 3-man, got 6-pin, 6-pin for our Mansu shape here. We are feared on the 147 man, but we will just play Kampuche here, 6-pin, 6-pin. Hopefully not can't go that. We are feared here. Yeah, what are we? We can still win on Simo. We can actually also just win on Petter Ori. Or if Simo deals in Houou, then no Ura 2. Okay, we won. Right, did Kami reaction? Let's just check the. I will copy the log first. Let's copy the log. Did Kami reaction here? Yes, they did. Right. Wait, it's 30. Wait, they didn't actually. A is still here too, but they don't have an option there. Like, if the problem for Kami is if Simo here wins, then they might be fourth. If we can check from the Aton's POV here, they need a Mangon. Wait, what? They need a run here on the 8th man, and it can only be Torment. Yeah, it's just really like if they take out Mangan Shimo here because it's 10k difference. Plus one Riichi 6 is 11k, and on Shimo they don't have enough for me or the dealer to both below 30k. So Dortmund just has to take the Takame. They can rack them with Ura 2, and they have like 3 overall bills, so they can actually rack them to first. I'm doing my log, or I'm filling in the, or I'm loading Moto AI right now, and then we can check the log analysis to see whether I was right or not. If I'm really well focused, I can usually remember the entire Hanchan and my thoughts, but this one is perhaps slightly more slightly worse. We can check here. We made almost no mistake. Wait, the model actually reaches here where I tamat. Let's see the details. It's 80%, or it's 80 to 20 here for Riichi Tama. It's the East one here, where we tamat. Wait, we are Kami. I was like, this is not our hand. This hand. I was like, we can win on tour. We can try to run Dortmund or Shima, but they actually have like 4 so acceptance. So then it comes just better to Riichi perhaps. Yeah, or to 4 shows here in the world 7 so as well, 3,000. It's 5,200 here on Tamerton. I think either one is actually fine. In each one, we might lean slightly towards Riichi. But I think it's also perfectly fine here to Tamerton for 5,200. The 4-7 Nopeton isn't the best weight, although it looks like 6,000. It's actually 4,000 in the wall, so it's actually very good, but we of course can't see it. How if people are holding it. There usually are like 2 or 3 in the wall at most, but we are just trying to maximize the win rate. And then we would just press the receipt button, but we shimote here anyway. And then we go back to Moto AI. Moto AI actually says like we have 34k lead with is 8k plus a Riichi stick, which means like 44% first. I'm not sure how accurate this is, but I know that there's a lot of analysis or a lot of simulations done with Moto AI and Hanchan for the matter that it's probably pretty close. This glitch on the owner. This is where I was telling you that we have like a double E's and a green dragon, so it's obviously just going to be the green dragon of the East. This one was a hard decision here. I can show you in the game. It was this one pin cut. The 2 pin has been twice cut, and we really want to move towards Tundra. And we can accept like double guns on here, and so the 9 so is the standard cut, but the 2 pin has been twice cut, so I got 1 pin here. Let's see how bad it was. It's still 12 points. It's pretty clear that the other one is better, unfortunately for us. This is a pawn, the 6-man pawn. Our hand will be very stuck here if we don't pawn with this man to save. We have 2 tiles left for the sabo, 4-man, 6-man if we don't pawn. We have 1 Tora here in the 6 pin, and we have 1 Tora here in the 7 so we can actually just open for 5-8. The 6 pin isn't confirmed, but potential value is good enough. And then here, I discarded the Dora here for East Hanchan. They really, Moto wants to keep the 6 pin around. Then this. Okay, I see. Moto doesn't even deal in here. Moto wants to keep this Dora because it probably thinks it's dangerous, but I don't think it's that dangerous. I don't know why Kamitsa here on the left actually got 4-5 pin because the 6 pin is Dora. Is it? The 3 pins are here on the left. I see. And then they pawn for tempo, 1-4. But I didn't think the 6 pin had that high of a deal in it. Wait, Toyman not pushing this 8 pin. Wait, Toyman didn't even take tempo there, which is quite curious. And then they cheat and they discarded the. I see, it's 6-man pawn. I see. I should have taken notice about the 7-man card because of the 8-man card. It is of the 9, and we have the 6-man pawn. So we can actually really deduce that they have a 5-man there, or if they have a 5-man, and we kind of just dealt in. Moto wants to go Chun here. And I didn't like the swap to 3-man might deal in here on the left. Like it can be soon, but we will be just dealing in on this 5-man on a later turn anyway. If it just deals into the Aka, like if it's like 2 5-man for the normal 5-man, it's just 2,000 points. So I don't think it was that bad. Like, what are we going to do with this extra Tau anyway? Because there's some risk that Timo reaches, and then we rather have to tune. I guess the Mansu has some flexibility with this extra 5-man. It can go headless, but the 6-man has been pawned. If the 6-man hasn't been pawned, we can use the 3-6 go headless with this extended social shape for sure. But here, I just want to get rid of this 5-man against Shimotsa. We can still Riichi here with 2 Tura indicators and 2 Ura indicators. And we dealt in. Let's check the next hand. Dragon order doesn't really matter. Player discard West, Moto 7-man, turn 5. There was a Riichi here or not? 7-man can put. Okay, that's like. Can put versus non-can put. Okay, it's a bit big guy here, I must say. A bit bad for my part. Just 7-man. And then we can Silman Washi with the best on a later turn. This is 3-7 card with the honors card. I just expect a normal hand anyway, actually. Because of the honors card, mid-toss card. It's quite curious that they got the 7-man here from Kami shape. They have too many pairs. Okay, I see. They just got one pair. And then fix the AK shape here on the left, and then try to get 8-man for Pinfu or got something around the 3. And now they have a Sotokawa trap on the 8-man here. Perhaps not yeah, it's a 7 here. The west is actually very low here. The shapes aren't really good to Mawashi here. It doesn't matter here. It's the second west versus the white dragon. It's basically the same thing. Moto 7-man. I still boost here. But the one source are basically 100%. It can be dealing into one so tanky, but then again I put Kami on a regular hand here. Or like it was here. I want to go Tanra Mawashi. I'm really not afraid of this one, so it's one Scott Shuchi as well, but you have 2 towers. So I just got one so here, and then Simo dealt in. So it's how bad is it? It's only 10 versus 88, but like I think the 7-man still has some utility for later on. And then we agreed with Moto here. Moto here actually wants to go 9, so it's also a consideration of mine because the 7 so is quite weak. It's right here. This shape you can just easily cut a 9 so without losing much. But we are just also trying to push out the Ono towers against Simo here. Otherwise we would just go 9 so here. We just want to get rid of those Onos as quick as possible so it doesn't deal in. So we just got all those Onos right here. I don't think Moto does anything else. Wait, Moto skips. Wait, okay, Moto, it's basically the same here. It's just always a pawn in my when I play though. The shapes are good enough for sure here. Not a lot of value, but here with the AK we can extend to the Dora for 39. Like the hand is just never going to win if you skip here. You can go like 7 pairs whereas but Simo's open, but let's see what Toime or what Moto does here. I like fixing the head for sure. Floating with 3 towers, Moto doesn't agree here. I think 9-pin is very legit here. And then we didn't make any mistakes here, or Moto agreed here. The 6-pin tanky is not a thing here. That was like I thought for it 1 second. This 8-man pawn is also skipped here. Wait, where is it? It's not even an option because it just skips. Oh wait, here it is. It just skips here with 90%. Oh, it's 90%? I think it's percent. And then 2% pawn, and Con is higher than pawn here as well. This is kind of funny. Like the pawn increases to 6-9, but you lose 1 Tora with the 5-man cut. Shimotsa here on the 8-man is pretty sad. Lol. And then obviously this 8p, and then I think Shimotsa should go for the 9-man weight. Having more Fu as it's more Fu, yeah, it's more Fu. And then they can actually tanky bounce, get another tanky. And wait for the 8-man, and then we got the AK here for 679. The 7-man is Super Takame. It's for the Sansoku Toko Toto for the manga, but we got clapped, or we got the wrong side. Let's see what's here. There's never, they can't win here. Kamitsa here actually has a pretty interesting hand here. They are Deutsche something. You can actually got 6-man here. But Deutsche something. Then you have like the Sabo 2-pin, 7-pin. It looks okay. I think 6-man is the card actually, because now you have like a Sabo, but you lose out on the Deutsche. I think you can actually go 6-man here. Unfortunately, unlike Naga and Maka AI, Moto doesn't support, or you need to run the log from Kami's perspective to see what Moto does. But I like the 6-man here for 7 pairs. Something as well for 5. Looks still okay with 1 AK out. And then you can pawn to 7 for the standard 1 Tora, but it doesn't matter. It should be 9-man. Let's see here. Next hand. I have like a 41% fourth rate with a really marginal lead here. We have still like an 8% fourth rate. I thought it would be perhaps a little bit higher because we still are not leading by that much. Moto goes 9-pin. It's legit here. 9-pin of the Green Dragon. They really want to keep the Green Dragon here. 9-pin is Kamputsa across. Wait. The 9-pin doesn't do anything. The Green Dragon also doesn't do anything here. Now the 9-pin is a safe now, but I just got it there. It really just wants to cut the 9-pin, and then here on Moto. Moto wants to cut the 1-man, preserving the shape here in Manse for possible Mawasi, but I thought our hand was pretty dead after the Riichi here. I thought our hand was really dead, so I just got go 3-man, giving completely up on our hand. Moto really likes still. It's like half pushing, but it's not really half pushing. It's pretty so low of a win rate on the 1-man as well, but the 1-man does preserve a 2-3-man strafe for a potential push later on. Wait, what? Oh, they want to go 3-man. Oh, I'm mistaken. Like I want. Okay, sorry that I didn't read it. Moto really wants to just break the hand off with 3-man instead of trying to Mawashi. It's fairly fine as well. I think 3-man is better. I thought I was cutting 3-man and Moto was cutting 1-man, but it's not the case. Sorry for that. It's kinda 1-man preserves Mawashi chances, but there's not really a Mawashi, and 3-man just cuts the most dangerous styles and against the other 2 opponents. And yeah, especially with this 9 so card, we should just fully bet Ori with the 3-man first against Toyman. But anyway, the 3-man and the 1-man are both card. I don't think. Yeah, just like the order here. It's just the order. Yeah, and it doesn't matter. Here we have a 1-Tora hand with an Ichi shape. Respond here for Rakuhai to 1-Tora. I think 1-Star is. I'm curious about this 1-Star, but I'm pretty confident that Moto goes 1-Star here as well. No, they. Oh my. Moto. Oh, that's something. Oh my god. Okay, I kind of overestimated the floaters versus each. Moto wants to go full efficiency. Each is too hard. Like this, we can always upgrade on the 5-pin, and the 7-man actually doesn't provide any value, so it's definitely 7-man here. I was too focused on Pinfu, but the 7-man doesn't come from Pinfu. I was thinking that we are still like 2 something, but we are actually E something here for each. It was something that I kinda missed here. And it's just 7-man, and then if you get each temper, you just reach each, and otherwise you upgrade on the 5 pin for Riichi Tora, and perhaps Pinfu as well. Yeah, it is a miss on my part. It doesn't like the 9 so slide here. It wants to cut 7-man for the stronger E something. But here, like I think it's way closer here on the 9 so and the 7-man. It's not. The 7, I'm really outwearing the 7-man for some reason. The thing is with these shapes here, if you get the 6-man, it's still acceptance on the 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 shape, except in the 5-man with the 6-man pair. Then you can go 5 pin. I kinda miss that as well, because on the 7-man you are actually not losing out on much. You're missing out on the 8-man, but not really on the 6-man, because the 6-man is connected to the lower mans. It's also a miss here on my part. Hopefully in this series I will be improving improving as well. AK5 pin. It hates the AK5 pin here as well. It hates every single discard except for this 1 pin. It wants to go 2 so here. Basically saying we are just accepting this guns on 5 here. And if we get like Akator, it's fine. If we get the 7 so, it's fine. But we are not looking in potentially Riichi no Mi pathways. As Tito, it's fine. But Moto says here, we are just looking in the 5 here with the upgrade with Ipeiko 8 so or 7 so, or the AK5. And then we are floating for this Akatora for more value for Pinfu, Riichi Pinfu Tora. But I just took the widest E something here. For high Pinfu chances. But Moto is perfectly fine. Probably if we get the 5-8 here, he will just Riichi on the console 5, Riichi no Mi with the AK acceptance. The Moto is probably just fine with the console Ri on the 5. And then it doesn't even want to push this. Am I crazy here? It's like 7 money, it deals into sabos and all that kind of but we don't have any other safe tiles. I think Neyman, like, I kind of want to compare this to Naga, but I'm almost always just pushing this Neyman, especially as Tito, because if we push 7 man, we will dodge Ipatsu and the deal in 100% of the time, but like after the 7 man, we will be stuck here, but we actually got 2 safe tiles here. But I think it should be way closer than this. It's like -3. The problem here with pushing is that if we deal in, we increase our worth rate by a lot. If we just turtle up with like 7 man, and then hopefully getting more safe tiles like 1 cuts, we can just take seconds. But we pushed, and I'm pretty sure after the push, wait, Moto even doesn't push this north wind. That is really is pushing so bad here. I really need to take this into really need to analyze those positions more. Mortal goes 7, so we can see a push here on the right with the 8, so kinda as well. So we know that Shimotsa is in. It probably prepares to fold against the second Riichi here on the right. It's 5 pin, and I said it's a very strong indicator of a push. Wait, yeah, okay. It was like the 15 hasn't passed. Yeah. So it just prepares to. I think Mortal sees that Simo is pushing as well, and then folding Battle Order makes way more sense. But against one DCA can't. I really won't have a fold on this. It's Raku high for Kami-chan, but we are Isonten as Tilo. Which means that we are paying half on Sumo anyway. I think this Tumon, it doesn't like this Tumon, I can tell you that as well. Yeah, it's just really wanted to. This Tumon, I can understand why you would bet already on that. It doesn't even reach the. Oh my god. Worst player already for my first video here. It's a 1-man save. Yeah, the 1-man is safe. We can Mabashi here, but really, like, we have like one Akai here. I really want to put this into other AIs, but perhaps another video, or like I will ask that in other people for the Naga. But I think most people will just try to chase this on the console. Bad weight one Tora. If we had normal 5-man, I would just would would Mawashi for sure for Thunder or just Kaiten. It is a close call here, or like way closer than the other cards. Well, Moto AI already already 10 times already, but this one I like that it's closer that we. Uh, Wait, what is this decision? Between the 2 and 6. Okay, like there's a decision here between Riichi and not taking Tempa, and then after the Riichi you have the option between 2 so and 6 so. But the 6 so has just a very high tier in rate. It's double Mushichi versus a half Mushichi, so it's not really it's not really a decision here. It's just constant 5 so. And then we have the Seishi on the Tampin Sansuku on the 4-man. Here, this is massive. Here on the right on the 4-man. But we luckily didn't deal into this hand here on the right. Kami 6 so is also quite expensive. Toyman also Tempai here. The Tema was the entire shape. The Naiman. Yeah, the Naiman is kinda. It's safe against 2 players. And it's now. Can put weight, but can put weight doesn't matter when auto reaches. Let's see if we can get more agreement in the next hand. I can see this 7 so being alright. It's 60-40. What Moto wants to do here is gotta fix the ramen because the 7 so here only accepts 2 more tiles with 3 pairs. The third pair is the worthless, so you can easily just got 7 so. It also moves towards 7 pairs here. The 7 so I actually like the 7 so, and we can throw like 4 so 2 so for painful, cutting one of the other pairs. So I like the 7 so here. I have 7 so here as well, but this is more extreme to cut the 7 so here. Mortal actually got the 7 so. Yeah, the 7 so really doesn't have any acceptance. 2 tiles, so it's a Sakikiri, so it is totally fair. And I got it here, and Mortal, yeah, Mortal cuts the 7, and then it doesn't reach. Yeah, Riichi 31 versus 66. So I really want to Tama because the 8 so is dead. I didn't see it. The the it was already dead here. Yeah, it was dead here.
Each.
Yeah, it wants to go 6 so and then try to connect to the 7 pin and then
Chi.
then go an alternative route. Toyman, East something. The Tora is out, so the risk is lower here. Shimotsa, East something. Yeah, Kami didn't call the Tora. Oh, they teach us the East something. Oh, they can't call it here.
Chi.
I think Kami. Oh, those shapes suck so much. Man can confirm. It's really tough to pawn this. The 9 pin is dead. Yeah, you can't pawn this with the 9 pin dead. Just see touch force here. Yeah, these are the most difficult hands, those Rakuhei hands, where you can actually pawn from Mangon, but you are kinda locked into
Each.
touch.
Chi.
And I don't think there's
Come.
any decision here. The con is just too obvious, or like there is really not an option with this 7-man cut here. The 3-man can also deal here into
Come.
Shimo. So I don't expect any description or any other choice by Mortal. I have been like wrong already like twice on the about saying that, but it's 99.9 here on the con versus the discard, so it's just a con. And Toyman switches here. I saw this 4-man push. I was like, that 4-man is not safe. And perhaps I should have seen that I did like a 5-man pair here with the 7-man, 4-man, with the card, with the 3-man Ankan here. I could have perhaps read Toyman's Tora pair. They have a massive hand. They have 4 Toras, perhaps a 5 Tora on the 5-man. And then they got a 5 here, which is Nakasuchi. I was really confused about this 5-man, I must say. I wonder if this 5-man would be better here for the pens on 6. Or if you take the Sabo, like there's one 6-pin left. And you can Hanuman, but you really don't need Hanuman as Toyman, you just need to win the hand. I think as Toyman I would just Shimakiri the 5-man because it's just a safer Tau. And then they got the 6-man, they went back to into Futon, into double Futon, the 4 and the 7. Like double Futon isn't the thing, but the 4 and 7-man are both in the opponent. We got lucky with the Aka. I'm curious about this 6-pin pawn. 6-pin pawn. Yeah, looking at it, I think 70% pawn. It's 100% pawn. Yeah. I was really thinking about this for a few seconds. We can pawn 9-pin, 9-pin. We need one more block, but with this extended social shape, it's just not a problem. I kinda just want to have one more tower, but you really don't need one more tower. It's really like my bad GG habit of keeping my hand closed. We just need any hand here, so I knew it was a mistake. I think it's Shimakiri, it's just 1-pin. It skips. It skips here. Oh my god. Yeah. This core is more marginal for sure than the bone, but an extension core here. There's even like of open 456 some so cool, I guess. I'm just calling the wrong stuff here. I was so frustrated that I didn't call this 6-pin, so I just called this 3 so extension core. And then I don't think the perhaps yeah, this 1-man it doesn't push this 1-man. Yeah, it's, after the decision, I was not thrilled about this 1 month. If it goes into Ipatsu, if it goes into Mangan, we lose 2 positions. If we don't do anything, like we are out
Peach.
of Mangan sumo range, it should have been just 16-16. I didn't check the scores. Something to remember for our later videos as well. Always check the scores. There's 10,100
Peach.
difference, so we are outside of the 10,000 range of Mangan sumo. So that is a clear 16. If we are a Tempai, we can push, but here
Oh.
of course we are obviously not Tempai. And then we push 3P. I think it's fine. I hope I don't get flamed on this. Yeah, I get flamed on this as well. The Sushi 3. Because like what I'm going to do anyways, I'm going to cut the 16 pair to my washi here on the 3 month. So I might just cut the 16 first and then the 3 pin on Tempai. But I just want 3 pin. But like if we pull like 5-6, we are like the 36 month is still a very strong push here with some Sushis already gone here. It's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's just 16, and then we can put the 3 pin on Tempai. The 4 pin is a backfire, but the 5 pin is really not pushable. I really misplayed the hand, and then we are Tempai here. I don't
Jump.
think. Uh, yeah, it's just take Tempai with the 6 pin, which is safe as well. Skip the 3 man, of course. It's not the best Hanchan for sure. It can definitely get better in future Hanchans. You can see the scores. It's 73% match rate. I didn't enable the score. You can do that and then end the game or uh, show rating. The rating doesn't really do much, or like it's just a nice feature to have a rating, which you can just save as well. Let's see the rating. The rating is 83, is still kinda acceptable. And that is it from me. Uh, just comment, just comment, and I will probably read it. And I will probably do more of these. I might do also some throne room in this series, but we will see. Anyway, I'm signing out. Bye.